news, we break it all down. The Vault Studio, the best show in town. Best show in town, best show in town. Lights on, mic check, game time, let's go. Jay George, Scotty running the show. Rock on the mix, keeping it tight. NFL talk every day, every night.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Vault Studio NFL podcast. I'm your host, JA, and I'm joined by a man who needs to start eating consistently again because he's so grumpy. George, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm deep in a dieting phase, and my mood has not been great.
Oh, we haven't had to tell.
No, really? Thank you, man.
And then by another guy
Thank you
who's
for joining me in the delusion. Thank you.
always a sack of shit, no matter what he eats. Scotty, how are you?
It's good to be off.
100%.
You know what, Scott? Consistency is key with Scott.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is.
He
You know
is-
what you're going to get. That's
very,
true.
very.
It's what I both love and fear about him.
Yeah.
And then obviously we got Brocky on the ones and twos.
Yeah, boy.
It's his last show for a couple of weeks. He's jet setting off to Bali.
You should have paused for a little bit. It's like it's his last show.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
I normally
Is this
don't
how I
miss
find
that.
out?
Yeah.
You're going to sack me.
I normally don't miss that sort of
the
stuff.
Day, the day Brock stops, I stop.
That's not
Two for one deal. This is
We're
good. Let's get the wheels in motion here. So we're taking applicants.
Can we get Richie Galloway back at least?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Let's pump the brakes on that nonsense.
all right. No,
Not
not,
a chance.
not getting into that. Brock, can you check George's mic? He seems very low.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's better now.
He's good. He's just not talking into it.
No,
No, I was talking into
that's
it.
better now.
Thank you.
Let's start with retirement news. The Honey Badger, he hung the boots up today. Tyrann Mathieu, he is currently playing for the Saints.
Last couple of years.
Left it really late, though. I don't know why he didn't call it a bit earlier.
I think the Saints called him and said, hey, you're maybe our only competent player on defense, and we don't want to win a game this year. So
Yeah.
can you maybe just retire now?
You reckon you just chill? Yeah.
Yeah. Or he just, you know what?
Mate.
A few days before training camp started, and he's just like,
So I'm not feeling it.
I don't want to go to camp.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the Honey Badger. I like the way he goes about it. He's had a
Yeah.
very good career. He's a
Great
very good player for a very long time.
Agreed.
He had a long peak.
Keep in mind,
Super Bowl champion? He won a Super Bowl, didn't he?
Yeah, for Kansas City.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was kicked out of college for weed.
Yeah.
This is how
At
much
LSU
the
or
times
something,
have
I think.
changed.
Yeah.
And then had to go and play. I think he went and played for LSU after that. Maybe.
No, he played at LSU. I know that for sure.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
was he
I
kicked
think
out of
I think
LSU?
he may have been
or-
kicked out from LSU.
Okay.
Yeah, either way. Yeah, he only played for LSU.
Yeah.
And then he fell in the draft because of it as well.
Yep.
And then the Arizona Cardinals picked him up. And one of my favorite memories of Tyrann Mathieu was the very first in-season Hard Knocks they did,
Yeah.
which was on Amazon. It was the Arizona Cardinals. And he's having a Defensive Player of the Year sort of season
Yep.
with Bruce Arians as his coach. He's finally got it all together. And he blows his knee
Yes.
up.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
And
Yeah.
seeing Bruce Arians get home to his wife after he's kind of held it together the whole time and just break down in tears.
Mm.
And his wife's like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, Tyron's on his knee. And it wasn't like, oh, I've lost him as a player. He was devastated for the kid.
For the
He was
kid,
like,
yeah.
the kid's been through so much. And it made me really love Bruce Arians. Since
He's
that
always
moment.
been that way, though. He's always been like real players coach.
Real
That's why
players
everyone loves
coach.
him. Wherever he goes, he's loved by
always very well
And
liked.
it's a testament to the Honey Badger as well to have that effect on your coach and
Yeah.
your team and all of that sort of stuff. And
everyone. Amen.
to be
Well
that
said,
well
Scott.
loved. So,
Well said.
Yeah. Incredibly good career.
yeah.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Yes, for sure.
I tend to. Brock,
I
what's
think
his
that
all pros and stuff like
He was.
that? Do you
He
have
was. The reason why is because what Scott said. His peak lasted a long time. Like
He
wasn't
did.
just. He wasn't like real like high and then drops off. He maintained that level for a good 6 or 7 seasons.
So, 3-time first team All Pro 2015, 2019, 2020.
Yep.
Second team in 2019 somehow as well. Pro Bowl 15, 20, and 21.
Yep.
2010's All Decade team.
Yeah,
All rookie
he might be
team.
first ballot.
he'll be all decade team. His first ballot safety.
Yeah, I
He might be first
I
ballot.
think I forgot how, because he's
Yeah.
played for so long that
Yeah.
he's past his peak sort of thing, but how good he was. Like
But
that-
those, if you look at those all pros, one was 15 and one was 21, which again, what we said, his peak was that 5 or 6, 7 years kind of thing.
36 picks for his career as well.
Yeah, nice.
yeah, he was such a fun player wherever he went. So
Shout out,
And he
shout
did
out
win a
Honey
Super Bowl with Kansas City, right? Because he lost one with Kansas City, and I think he won one.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
against Brady.
Yeah.
Let me double check.
Against Brady's Bucks.
I don't know if he did win a Super Bowl.
No, I'm pretty sure he did.
Kansas from 2019 to 2021. Then
Oh.
New Orleans for 2022 to 2024.
Yeah,
He
so-
would have won one from 2019 to 21.
Yeah, they did because they lost
The
to
first
Brady.
one.
They lost to Brady, and then they won.
They beat the Eagles.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
He would have been part of that team.
Yeah.
Was he the guy that held?
No.
No hold.
No, it was Bradbury that held. It was,
was there-
Eagles defensive back.
Was there a hold that didn't get called as well? Was that?
I mean, probably. We're talking
Well,
about
no,
the
let's not,
Chiefs
you
here.
know what? I didn't want to bring it up.
Here we
We're going to get into
Why
it
are you
shortly.
doing
Don't
it,
worry
man?
about it. We're going to get into it shortly.
Let's get into our last. It's our last week of division previews. Training camp has started for a few teams. We know there's a bit of news around training camp. We're going to wait for next week and just do once all the training camps have started, all the players are holding out.
Chock a block with news
Yeah.
next week.
We're going to be smacking news all next week, all storylines next week.
I like it.
So we'll save that. We're going to get through our last two divisions, which
We've
is the
saved the best
West.
for last year because the two Wests are actually very good.
Very good. And we're going to start with the AFC West. And what team do you want to start on, Brocky? Or you don't care?
No,
Doesn't matter, it's on George.
We're starting with the Chiefs.
right.
I'll go by division
Division
record
wins. All
last
right,
year.
George has got the Chiefs
So
first.
Chiefs were 15-2 last year. Buckle up, boys.
Oh, no.
After the fakest 15-2 season in recent memory
Oh,
and a
on point.
historic beatdown in the Super Bowl, the offseason hasn't been much better for the NFL's darling Chiefs. Trading away their best O-lineman in Joe Tooney from an already suspect O-line seems like a bonehead move from the outside looking in, especially with right tackle Jawan Taylor set to miss games early and newly signed left tackle Jalen Moore average at best.
Mhm.
Adding to the woes on offense, wide receiver 1 and serial pest Rasheed Rice is set to miss a chunk of games to begin the season, stemming from his off-field legal troubles. The ghost of Travis Kelce has also decided to run it back one last year after possibly the worst game of his storied career in the Super Bowl. However, on defense, the Chiefs will once again be very solid under DC Steve Spagnuolo. No doubt Andy Reid and co. will be hoping the defense can keep them in games long enough for the refs to make a bogus call late so Fat Boy Mahomes can save the day once again. One thing is for sure, the mistake the Chiefs had in years gone by has well and truly been exposed now, and the rest of the division could smell blood in the water.
I think that's a very fair point. I don't know where you're getting Mahomes' fat from.
It was a story a week ago.
I
It was,
didn't
it was,
see
it
this
was,
at all.
it was, it was out on holiday and his big gut was hanging out under his shirt.
He's a quarterback, mate. It doesn't have to be skinny.
Natural padding.
He's a professional athlete, bro. Brock will find
So's
the
the
photo.
O-line.
Brock will find the photo.
Yeah.
we don't body shame on this podcast, George.
You ever seen a
That's a
no?
lie. That's a lie. I do it all the time.
Yeah, we
We, not you.
I do.
You do not talk for the podcast.
No, I talk for myself though, and Mahomes is fat. Anyway, continue.
I think it's a fair point to say that
Some fair points there.
to the first time in a long time, I think the Chiefs have fallen back to the pack somewhat. I still think they're going to be very good this year. I still will pick them to win the division, but it's getting tougher. They're as with all good teams, and this is where we talk a lot about the Tom Brady Patriots and the biggest outlier in what they were able to do for a long time and continue the dynasty for so long and have multiple little dynasties was because one, Brady didn't take top money, and that's just a fact. He didn't take it, didn't
Yeah.
need it.
Yep.
He took team-friendly deals and made money from endorsements and
Giselle.
winning, and Giselle being the richest
Marrying the
woman
richest model in the world. Yep.
Yeah.
fair.
But again, he could have.
Good at jiu-jitsu,
He-
I've heard.
Yeah, that's good.
Giselle.
That's a deep take.
He also could.
That's amazing, Scotty. Well done, buddy.
No, I don't think she was that good. She was still like a white belt,
Well done, Scott.
training twice a day. I don't know what happened.
Jesus.
She got paid with a pearl necklace.
He's fully derailed this podcast.
Scotty, that's normally my job.
Bring it back, James.
Bring it back.
All right. No, but I think and then the other thing that because Belichick was able to take lesser known players defensively and make a great defense.
Make it
So they
good,
didn't
yeah.
have to pay,
Yeah.
they
They
just
were
let
like better than the sum of their parts.
how
I know
many
what you're
players
saying.
would they just let leave, get big money from Detroit normally,
Yeah.
and then a year later they'd be cut, they'd be back at the Patriots.
yeah.
Like Kyle Van Noy was the prime
Oh,
example
and
sort of.
the safety, was it Chen?
Yeah,
they-
Patrick Chung,
Patrick Chung.
who
yeah.
wasn't Asian, just so
No,
you guys know.
no.
Um,
My apologies
He
to
was-
the Asian community.
he
I'm sure
was-
you're big fans.
a black guy named
Of you.
Patrick Chung. A black guy named Patrick Chung, though, is hysterical.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
funny on so many levels. Actually, it's funny on one level, the name. That's it.
Yeah.
And then, so that's why that dynasty went for so long. This dynasty is different. Mahomes actively upped his contract a couple of years ago
Correct. To be
He's
the
still-
highest paid.
to be the highest paid.
But I think now I don't know if he's top 5 anymore.
He might not be. He might not
I'm
be.
looking it up now.
It'd be,
I
it'd be
think
2
it's-
years
I think-
from that now.
I think it's it's upped again. So I don't know if he's in the top 5.
He's
Yeah.
14th.
Yeah.
14th cap hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his cap hit? Please.
I just had it there. 28 million.
Okay. I think it might be next year that it kicks in. No.
Yeah, it's going to go up at some point.
No, I think it was it was a lot of guarantees early.
in the front was front loaded. Yeah. Either way, he upped his contract to get his thing. They let Tyreek Hill go. You talk about Tooney going. That was money saving because they needed to re-sign Trey Smith, which I believe they've done now.
They
Yes,
did
they
sign-
did.
they
Yeah,
did
So they've
recently.
got
the
him
franchise,
signed long
yep.
term, and Trey Smith.
I think Trey
is-
Smith's their best O lineman.
Yes, and he's young. He's 10 years younger than
Yeah.
Tooney.
Yeah.
So he's a guy they need to keep around.
Josh Simmons
Creed Humphrey.
was a top 10 tackle, a
Yeah.
top 10 draft prospect who's a tackle. He
Yep.
fell because he had a knee during the season.
Yep.
So they've got a really talented player in the draft that fell to the late in the first round. So that's a positive for Kansas City. I like how underrated the receivers are. Like Xavier Worthy, we're expecting to have the second year jump as wide receivers typically do. A healthy Hollywood Brown. He missed all of last year with the shoulder injury.
Yeah, that's right.
He came back at the playoffs. It's hard when everyone's
Yeah.
like battle tested and ready to go that he comes in the thick of it and perform. And Rashid Rice coming off a knee injury, you don't know what you're going to get, but the reports out of camp is that it's like he hasn't missed a step. And
Yeah.
he's already Mahomes' favorite target. So
He's going to miss a good chunk of games, though. He's going to miss
it's
at
only
least 5.
it's 3 to 4 games, I reckon.
I don't understand this. How can that suspension be only 3 to 4 games, but Tucker is 11?
Well, I think it's the incidents, in the occurrence of all the incidences.
But he's like, I believe Tucker did it, as I did believe Sean Watson did it. I'm not saying they didn't do
Yeah,
it.
but he hasn't. Nothing's been.
But nothing's
proven,
been
though.
proved. It is just a civil case that's been
It's
paid
all-
off. And
It's all
gone away.
hearsay.
So why in a criminal case where he caused an accident and could have killed, he could have as easily been Henry Ruggs as Henry Ruggs could have been him.
Yeah, correct. Yeah,
Right?
that's
Yes.
It could have been oh shit, sorry, almost an accident. I'll never do it again.
And he
3 games
gets, and he gets
suspension.
less than half the game.
And he gets less than. It doesn't make sense to me. The
I agree.
NFL is so fucking bullshit with how they discipline players. It makes absolutely no sense. That should be a 12
I think, well,
week
one's a
suspension.
repeat offender, and the only reason why it went away is because it's money related
Yeah,
for Tugger.
Wow. But I don't know.
No, but, like, that's why it went
doesn't
away.
add up to me. One's a criminal case and one's
Yes.
not.
Yeah.
Why is one not getting more? That's just more like they're both very serious crimes. Only one could have killed someone.
Yeah, but also only one has been proven.
Yes, and only one's been proven and charged.
Like
That's
it's
because
not
one-
charged; it's convicted. He's guilty. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
They're different. Yeah.
the judge said him and another driver caused chain reaction crash that left multiple people injured on
And
a
then
Dallas
fled
highway
the
last
scene.
year. So he got 30 days in jail,
Yeah.
which
then
he can
has-
do
Anytime.
anytime
Yeah.
within 5 years.
He's got probation for 5 years, and he has to serve his 30 days within that 5
So he'll
years.
do it in the off season or something. That's
Well,
fine.
it doesn't all have to be at the one time, so it could be five days here, 5 days there.
Nah, surely it has to be one here.
I believe it doesn't all have to be at the
That's
same time.
Just checking in for 3 days. This is a long weekend. Wife's giving me the shit. Just going to come and get locked up.
I got the bye week.
Yeah, how do you get one of these charges? Just asking for a friend.
Ask Noah Bolter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
He gets locked
I
up at
might,
night
I
too.
might get locked up for 30 days just to focus on gym full
Yeah.
time, bro. That'd be sick.
Imagine how jacked you'd
I
be.
know, right?
And then you could be an asshole to the inmates, not us, for being so hungry.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't go over well.
No, you'd probably be real nasty.
You'd
So,
definitely get your protein intake.
defensively,
Don't worry
they're still
about
going to
that.
be good. They're still going to be good. They're still going to be a really good, solid defense.
Mhm.
But
I still think they're winning the division.
I really wanted them to take a running back.
the
this
gap,
draft.
the gap is definitely closing, though. You have to admit that.
I think the gap's closing because the
Do
other
you agree with my
teams-
point about the Chiefs' mystique being like,
Yes, they don't feel unbeatable anymore.
yeah, the chink in the armor's there now. You can see it. It's happened twice now with Brady's Bucks and now with the Eagles.
Yeah, and
It's happened
and the
twice.
chink is offensively.
That's
That's
what
the
I mean.
scary part.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think they got better offensively though. Like even just
Absolutely, they did.
just getting Rashid Rice back, Hollywood Brown back, second year Worthy. Like I said, so what I repeated before, just the internal growth of those players
Right.
is an improvement. Obviously, Kelsey's going to decline, but he's not going to have to be the focal point of the entire offense anymore.
No, you're
No,
right.
he won't be.
And the O line, like Tui's good, but he was also getting torched a lot as well. He was asked to do a lot, and he was getting burnt a lot.
He was asked to do it. He was asked to do a lot.
And they've
Well,
brought
yeah. When they asked him to play left tackle, that
Yeah.
was ridiculous.
But now they've drafted a stud left. Well, in what should be a stud left tackle.
Yeah.
He was the best left tackle in the draft, and he fell from a knee injury. So
yeah, that's
and I hope he's a major bust.
You hate him so
I hate
much.
him so
Also, shout out to Nick Bolton, one of the best linebackers in football.
I want to
Oh,
give
Nick
a shout.
Bolton's.
I want to give a shout out to my boy George Karloftis.
Yes.
Good Greek boy.
Mm.
Got himself a nice fat contract as well in the offseason. Shout out, big boy.
Just recently.
Savlakia on you.
Does that mean he's going to buy a Savlaki?
Yeah, he's going to buy us a Savlaki
Savlakia?
because he's a good Greek boy.
Mon Malaka?
A couple gyros.
Is that's what you always say?
Listen to this guy.
Gyros, yeah.
Do you like the pork?
I didn't know Persians ate that, but
So you got.
Scott's out of control.
I know.
He's got a job again. He's all happy.
You guys
Piece of shit.
still think that they're going to win the division?
yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the margins in this division are razor thin.
I
agree.
love what the
I agree.
Broncos defense did
Yeah, we'll get to them
to
obviously.
improve,
Yeah.
but I don't have faith in the offense.
Yeah, I still think they're going to be a very good defense, and the offense will be. It should be better than last year. That's
Chiefs, you mean?
should be
Yes.
better because it was pretty
Alright.
bad last year due to talent, in my opinion. And Mahomes didn't play that well either.
Mahomes had a
So
very down
so
year.
we need to see that. I'm backing that Mahomes is going to.
Like
go back up that
You think a
side.
bounce back year?
Yeah.
Nah.
I think we had just put a bow on this. I think we had 2 years on Kansas City offense sort of fluttering a little bit. This is a pretty crucial year for Mahomes.
Yeah, and I think
Because if it flutters again with more talent that it's had the last 2 years,
question
there
marks
should
on
be
the side
questions asked.
Yeah.
But if he picks off where he was, circa 2022,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
I also
I
think
think
Andy.
that's fair. That's
That'll be
very
fine.
fair.
I think Andy Reid's also going to come in and go, all right, scrap everything we've done the last couple of years.
Yep.
We're not running anything the same. We're installing a whole new shit because we know he's got that. What did he have? Like 36 screenplays for the Super Bowl?
90.
90 that he didn't even run?
Yeah.
And 90 for the playoffs. He didn't use one.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about Andy Reid's a
So
genius.
that's
Don't
what
worry
I'm,
about him.
I'm tipping he's
not
going
the
to come
issue.
out this year and go, all right, we've got some dudes back that we can do some stuff
Yep.
with now.
Yep.
Let's open this up and do all this sort of different stuff. Kelsey's not the man anymore. He's
Yes.
just a non-focal point that's going to be nice to have, and then we'll make the rest happen.
That's
Yeah.
pretty fair.
Yeah.
I think
All
that's pretty fair.
Who you
All right,
got
the
next,
next one, we've got the Chargers, who were 11-6. The stark turnaround last season for the LA Chargers can simply be put down to the Jim Harbaugh effect. Going from last in the division on 5 wins the previous year to 11 wins and a playoff berth in the space of one season is a remarkable accomplishment. Look for the team to further improve in year 2 under Harbaugh, shoring up the O-line by signing Mekhi Becton to further enhance the run game with new back Najee Harris is exactly the type of moves we have come to
Partial
expect
back.
from Harbaugh. Why is he a partial back?
Well, he's missing some bits and pieces.
What do you mean?
He's doing the James Arthur.
I'll let you finish your spiel, then I'll
Derail it.
yeah.
Establishing a rock-solid run game will only further help star signal caller Justin Herbert, who has shown he has talent to burn and a bazooka of an arm that can make every NFL throw. With the defense again set to be in the discussion for best in the NFL, I'm predicting the Chargers to take this division as the Chiefs regress.
Oh, you got Chargers division winners.
I think for sure.
I
They're primed. They're primed for it.
well, hang on. How is their defense going to be the best in the NFL?
It was
They
very
were,
good
they
last
were
year.
last year. They were excellent
Yes,
last year.
they were, but they were ancient and they've lost players.
Who have they lost? That's noteworthy.
Joey
Bosa?
Bosa.
Who locked it?
Joey Bosa. He's
Who are they replacing him with?
Injured and unproductive, man.
Did Khalil Mack retire or did
No,
I
he's still
dream
playing.
that?
He's still
Yeah.
playing.
God, I
Yeah.
thought that's.
Who do they replace Bosa with? He's a
Um,
force when he plays.
Oh no, they've got that young. I always forget his name. I butcher his name. I'm sorry. Tuli Tuaputu,
Yeah.
who played really well last year. He's a really good edge rusher. So I think he'll fit in. They've got very good defensive players. They were a very good defense.
They were very good
last
defense
year.
last year.
They're a very good system defense. They're not relied on
Derwin
stars.
James is 130.
Yeah, Derwin James is.
They've lost Curtis
Derwin
Samuel.
James overrated.
Now he is, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
I
for
think
like the last 2 or 3 years have been over.
They
He's still
lost-
very good. Don't get me wrong, but
No, I think he's still very good.
Asante Samuel Jr., they didn't re-sign him.
well, I think he's still a free agent.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, which is bizarre to me.
Yeah, he's very hot and cold. He's like, there's a lot of new corners that are very good for a small portion of time and then just get burned for another portion.
Yeah,
I think Sauce Gardner's like that as well. But
Yeah, okay.
old Shorty, you didn't get some good. You got some nasty responses to your source take on the
I've got facts. I don't care.
that
Where can you find those, James?
on YouTube. They're on the YouTube one.
And what about the Spotify? Are we going to shout that out in our other socials?
We can go Spotify, and we have TikTok. The TikTok.
Anyway, the defense is again going to be solid, and the offense should be better.
I reckon
Yes,
they're the third best defense in their division.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fair. Behind Chiefs and
Broncos.
It's actually a very good defensive.
Yeah, even Seattle's got a good defense too.
Where were they ranked last year defensively, Brock? 6th.
6 for team defense.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
12th for offense.
Scroll up to the offense, Brock. I just wanted to talk about, did they sign Mike Williams and then he retired?
Yes.
Yeah, Mike Williams retired this week as well, which we
Yes.
don't have to talk about long. But he obviously they were going to have him. They don't have him now. The receiving group
Oh, it's grim.
still doesn't make me
Quentin Johnson,
very excited.
he couldn't catch a football if his life depended on it.
He's in Quentin Johnson. It's this year or his career's
Or he's
over.
done. Yeah, correct.
I don't
yeah.
think anyone will even sign him.
Yeah, I
That'll
agree.
be it. He'll be a special teamer. Like Lad McConkey, I do really like. But other than that, there's nothing really to write home about. I know they've got Najee Harris. What did he do, Scotty? He took his eye out.
Yeah, he was playing with some firecrackers over the
okay.
Independence
Yeah, that's
Day
right,
weekend,
yeah.
and
He's fine. He'll be fine. That was a story.
we need a scale of when you earn X amount of money,
Yeah.
don't do dumb shit
Yeah.
that ruins your career.
Yeah.
There needs to be a scale that
The rich, stupid scale.
yeah. Like, just don't do dumb shit.
You got to
Like,
remember that just
here's-
because these guys have a college degree doesn't mean they're smart. Like,
no, but like
Half of
the
them don't get
writing's
that.
on the wall. They
Exactly.
literally
Exactly.
use a first round draft pick to pick an electric running back in Amirian Hampton, and then you may not even be the starter, and you fuck around with firecrackers. One blows up in your face and takes your eye out.
yeah.
Like, what a fucking moron!
Throw in reverse, Terry.
It's so funny.
What?
I just laugh.
Yeah,
These
they
guys.
got a good O line. The tackles are really good.
The O line is
The
very
tackles,
good.
the tackles are very good.
Bozeman's good. Again, signing Becton's good.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bozeman.
hang on. Becton's had one good year when he was the worst player on the O line.
No, I think Beckham playing guard
It's good.
is a good.
Yeah,
I think it's
It's a
better.
good run stop, good run block.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
And
point I'm
again,
trying to
he's
make is
next
they're going to
to-
establish the run game.
He's next
Even
to
more.
Joe Alt.
probably the second best right tackle in football. His best season was next to the best right tackle in football, and I would say Joe Alt's he's definitely
up there.
top 5, and he's in his second year.
Yeah,
Like
he's really good.
even in his rookie year, he's probably top 5 best right tackles
So,
in football.
Yeah, no, like he's building the team the right way. O line, run game. He's got his quarterback. All right, like a little bit more receiver talent would be good. I agree.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, apart from McConkey, who's not gadgety, but very
Like he's a slot kind of guy. I know what you're
limited with what he can produce.
Yep.
Will Disley's like a release valve sort of tight end. He's not going to stretch the field in any way. Same with Tyler Conklin.
Yeah.
They just don't have anyone that's going to stretch the
saying.
field.
Yeah, there's not like they do lack that explosive like big play guy. I
Yeah,
agree.
they're just going to grind you down, and I don't know if that's going to be good enough in the AFC to get you into the championship, into the playoffs.
Okay. Well, it was good enough last year. I can't see them. I can't see them regressing.
No, I can see these guys missing out. I hope
Yeah.
not, because I really like him.
No, I don't see.
I can.
But I think the only thing that tells me that they won't is the Harbrow factor.
Shout out to Trey Lance, still in the league.
Yeah, Trey Lance is getting it done, mate. One contract at a time, just shoving it down those Niners' throats. What idiots for letting him go?
Wow.
Hmm.
You know, what idiots letting the Cowboys
He's
trade
the
a fourth round pick? for
third
him?
string behind Taylor Heineke. Wow,
Yeah.
That's grim.
that's
Yeah.
grim. I agree.
Yeah, it's
All
grim.
right, next we're going to the Denver
DJ
Broncos.
Ukulele.
The Denver Broncos were 10-7.
Clemson, great. What are you laughing at?
Scotty's
Can we
He's
mute
fucking out of control
Scott
tonight.
needs to have a break from talking
It's
for 5
making me
minutes.
laugh so much.
No, I'm turning his mic up louder. I love it.
You're
Keep
normally-
going, Scotty.
you're
Keep shooting.
terrific. You're normally not this like giggly.
Keep shooting, Scotty. Keep
Brock,
shooting.
Brock, set a timer for 5 minutes, please.
Nah, keep shooting, Scotty.
Read your script.
All right,
boy.
ready? Now with the stink of Mr. Unlimited gone from the building, things are certainly on the way up for Peyton's Broncos. After being overpowered by eventual MVP Josh Allen in the wildcard round, Peyton knew what he wanted to do. Shore Up is already star-studded defense. The Broncos signed 2 studs in safety Talanoa Hufanga and linebacker Dre Greenlaw. This defense is now stacked everywhere and has every shot to be the number 1 defense in the NFL this upcoming season. Nick showed he can lead a team in his first year with Peyton, and I'm expecting a greatly improved version of Nick's in year 2 under Peyton's tight, stern tutelage.
Mm. Can I just get to the point where everyone's going to hate me?
Shoot, ruin it from the start.
I don't think Bo Nix is going to have a better year than last year. I think he's going to regress. I think last year we're going to look back on. I don't think he's going to be a bad quarterback. I think he's going to be a good quarterback.
Mm.
And I think that last year is actually going to be his best season. I don't think he's going to play as well as that again. I think teams are going to get tape on him. I don't think he's that talented. I like him. He's fun. He runs hard. He throws the ball well. Like he makes plays with like.
I disagree.
How can you not like a gunslinger?
I don't think
That's what I'm saying. I do like him.
I don't think
I'm
talent is his issue, though. I think it's his decision making is his issue,
See,
I think that
and that can be taught.
I agree that statistically he may not have a better year this year because I think that it's not going to be forced on him to do everything that's required to move the ball. They've got a lot more talent now, and he just has to put the ball in the right playmaker's hands.
We've seen this a lot of times before where a quarterback jumps out the gates and has a slight mirage of how good his season was. Like his season wasn't as good as what all the numbers and the Bonix.
Well, that you could say that about apologies. You could say that about the Broncos season themselves. Like they were at one point they were like 5-5. I'm pretty sure
this team
won and then they went on a run.
Yeah, this team won and lost off their defense. Their defense,
and don't forget, they only made the playoffs in the end because the Chiefs lay down in that last game.
100%.
That's the only reason they got in.
We would have got Bengals in, which would have been much better.
Much better, agreed.
But
no, the Bengals had their chance. Fuck them.
They did. They could have also won.
They could have
not missed field goals, not had 5 turnovers.
Well, they lost to the Patriots in week 1, and
they scored one touchdown. Yeah. So, but I just think that I hope not. I hope he ends up being a good quarterback, but I think we've seen the top, and I think teams are going to work him out. And I don't think he's that good a quarterback. I really don't.
I think you're underestimating.
Can I zag?
Yeah.
I just think that Peyton's too smart to let other teams dictate to him how he's going to play offense.
I 100% agree with Scott.
I think he's playing like next level chess.
Yeah, he's playing 6D chess on 3 boards.
Yeah. I think that they've got underrated receivers that are like people may have heard of, but they're just adequate at what they do in their roles. They're just good at their role. I'm big on Evan Ingram. I think he's, a very good target down the seam.
Yep.
He's got the deep threat ability. He's a big body. He's super quick. They're just going to run the ball down your throat, which is what they wanted to do last year, and they just couldn't because they just had no running backs.
Yep.
They
signed Dobbins, didn't they?
Yeah, they got the ghost of Dobbins, and they got rookie RJ Harvey.
Yep.
I just think Peyton Manning is just going to just control Bo Nix just a little bit, and
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning may do that through the Manning cast, but Sean Payton.
For the record, if it was any other coach other than Sean Payton, I would agree with you. But because it's Payton, I agree with Scott.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to say this is an interesting offensively. This team is intriguing. I think it's going to go one way or another. They'll either be a really, really good offense, and that will make this team really good. Competing for Super Bowl good.
Yeah.
Or the offense will be the same as last year.
I think they're just going to be very efficient and just let their defense strangle teams.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
They only needed to score 24 points to win by score.
Yeah, because their defense is
this is the best
defense in football?
This is the best defense in football, yep.
Stacked.
There's no weakness. Where's the weakness?
Yep.
I'm looking for it.
Shout out to Zach Allen actually being known in the NFL. He's been dominating for some time now. So
yeah, he's a stud.
He's an absolute
DJ
stud.
Jones is actually a really good player too. John Franklin Myers came from the Jets. He is a beast.
Yep.
Obviously Dre Greenlaw. I'm excited to see him in a new environment. I think it's going to be exciting.
Benito's a start. I love Benito.
He brings absolute dog Greenlaw as well. And then
we just don't know what we're going to get. That's the
injuries with him.
He's coming off an Achilles.
And Talanoa
Hufanga.
Talanoa Hufanga. Best safety name in football.
Heat-seeking missile.
Before he got hurt at 49ers, he was an all-pro safety. He had an all-pro season, then got hurt, and they couldn't afford to keep him, so he's now at Denver. That is a massive, massive signing.
Riley Moss is nothing to sneeze at as well at your other side of the corner. So
who's the second great white hope?
Yeah.
So Cooper DeJean gets all the love. Here's Riley Moss starting at corner.
A pick six in the Super Bowl will do that for you.
And in fairness, and he's very handsome. I don't know what Riley Moss actually looks like. I've never seen him.
And have you seen him dunk too? The kid's got hops as well.
All right, stop jackknifing every part of Philly.
Take it out of your mouth. He's not going to let you hit, bro. What the fuck?
Do you like Philly?
Yeah, I'm a huge Philly guy.
Why did you tell us?
Shut the fuck up, Scott. When your team wins a Super Bowl, you can fucking chirp up too.
My team's won a Super Bowl.
Shut your mouth.
They've won more than you guys have.
No, the Phillies won one more.
Oh, have you only won one?
Yeah.
Fucking losers.
Fucking losers.
Brock, I've had all these losers.
All right.
Fucking hell.
Last team in the division, we're going with the Vegas Raiders, who were 4-13.
Hmm.
If you were looking for a team to root for other than your own this season, then it surely must be the Raiders. After years as the laughingstock of the NFL, maybe this is the year they finally turn it around. Hiring new head coach Pete Carroll and grooming Tom Brady to be the head of football operations has the Raiders already looking like a properly run NFL franchise. Drafting Genty and Beck to pair with all-pro tight end Brock Bowers and new QB Geno Smith has this offense set to be productive as well as explosive under new OC Chip Kelly. Defensively, they're not loaded with talent, but will look to play above their names, led by stud pass rusher Max Crosby, fresh off signing a new deal this offseason. Don't judge this team on wins and losses this year, but rather their professionalism, effort, and no-quit mentality as Carroll shapes the team in his image. It's a new regime in Vegas, and gone are the days of the easy beat Raiders. And if I'm a fan, I'd be very, very excited.
I'm just looking at the absolute roster carnage of this team. There is so much turnover from last year, which is great. Obviously, the big excitement pieces on offense are Geno Smith coming in. When was the last time the Raiders had a better quarterback than Geno Smith? I was actually thinking about it today. So I think
Derek Carr.
I think I got back to. I reckon Geno's better than Derek Carr.
Oh,
I think
that
I got
one
back,
year, the 2016 year from Carr.
I think I got back to like Carson Palmer. Remember Carson Palmer when they traded a first round pick for him and then kept getting hurt? Yeah. I think Carson Palmer went from these guys to Arizona and then had that Super Bowl run. Oh no, that was Kurt Warner, the Super Bowl run. Yeah, the run when then he got hurt in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think Geno's been their best quarterback for at least the last 10 years, in fairness.
Yeah.
Derek Carr had a couple of good years, but it was good years on awful teams. In fairness.
Enough talent at the skill positions now. Like I said, they got the backs.
I like Jacoby Myers.
Yep.
Jacoby Myers is a really, really good wide receiver.
Really underrated.
1,000 yards last year. And then obviously Brock Bowers, I don't see him having any form of drop-off this year.
No, not at all.
And a sneaky good offensive line. They're not a bad offensive line at all. Jackson Powers Johnson. It's a mouthful of a name. He's a really, really good center.
Yeah, they got in that other guard, Kappa from
Kappa,
the
who's
Bengals.
just a solid guy. And then you've got Colton Miller, who's actually a really good left tackle. He was a first round pick. He was first round pick a while ago now, and he's kind of like Jake Matthews, just a solid. Yeah, you never talk about him because he's never the problem.
He's not the worst.
Meditative left tackle.
He just does his job, starts every game, and you don't have to worry.
Yep.
He also had a clip. Colton Miller had a clip with that, Paddy the Baddie, the fighter. Did you see that clip where they were together?
No, I didn't.
Paddy walks out and he's like, holy fuck.
Look at
He's like, look at Stasia. He's like, I ain't fighting you. It's so funny. Colton Miller's just like, I block. So, had the personality of a doorknob, but it was like, he doesn't need to be a personality to block people.
That's right.
It was a very funny clip. And they're like putting their hands together, and Colton Miller's hands were like double the size of this fighter's.
You got to remember, Paddy Pimblett, he fights at 70 kilos.
He's not a huge guy.
He's not a big
guy. So I think the offense should be better.
I don't know if they're talented enough yet.
There's enough there to see.
There's a lot of holes in this team. There's a lot of holes.
And the fun factor is Ashton Genty on this offense.
Yeah.
I think everyone should be watching this game week one, whoever they're playing week one, just to see what Ashton Genty does and what he looks like. He's going to be an excitement machine.
Yep.
Hopefully. Scrolling into the defense, they almost turned over every single defense position. Obviously, Max Crosby is
They play the Pats week one.
Pats week one.
That's a winnable game for
They'll
them.
probably beat the Pats. They brought in Eric Stokes, Jeremy Chin, Landon Roberts. They were the main guys. They're not, as you said, they're not overly talented, but we're going to look to see if they play with the Pete Carroll attitude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Physical, tough.
Jamal Adams has come back around for another.
I saw Jamal Adams got signed today. Wild. He's going to get cut from another team.
Yeah.
What a horrible... He was so good at the Jets. And then his first couple of years at Seattle.
Yeah, he torn quadriceps is no joke.
Like, he just felt... it had to be the injury. Because you don't just fall off a cliff like that at 25. Like,
he's a little bit odd. I think he tore his quad when he was like 27 or something. He's only like 30.
He was defensive player of the year at the Jets when the year before when they traded him. And no one thought it was a bad trade for Seattle.
Nah.
And then he had a couple of really good years and then just hurt himself and that was it. Just never the same dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just some people just everyone's built different. You just can't recover sometimes to the level you need to. But I hope he finds some success. He's obviously a Pete Carroll. They've got a good relationship. So
Do you agree that the wheels are turning? Things are moving in the positive direction.
yeah,
for
definitely.
the Raiders.
It can't go further
rock
back.
bottom,
Yeah.
the only way to go is up, isn't it?
100%. I think that's the
But-
issue. We need to see how far they're turning in the right
No,
direction.
like you said, they've done the right things. They've cleared out the roster. They're getting guys that want to be there, want to play for Pete Carroll, and they shouldn't be judged on wins and losses. They should just be judged on looking like a professional football team,
A competent football team.
which
yeah.
is step one of the rebuild.
Remember last year when they were all fighting to make sure Antonio Pierce got the job?
Yeah.
That was this time last year.
Yeah.
Remember
That's
that?
right.
I remember. I'll never forget it.
And Pete Carroll's a good coach, and he's a good players coach, and he will wring the talent dry out of
That's it.
everyone.
Yeah, he'll get the most out of
So-
everybody. 100%.
All right, let's get to the NFC West now, which
Before we
is
do, let's do Brocky's corner.
okay. Oh, Brocky's corner.
Let's get into Brocky's corner.
I love this little intermission. I love it.
Take control.
Lay it on us, Brock, please.
Everyone listening, make sure you open up your Spotify, YouTube. You're gonna want to see this. This week's Brocky Corner brought to you by Kelly Clothing. Look us up on Instagram.
Shout out Kelly Clothing.
We've got the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, they're so bad.
Their throwback uniforms, 1933 throwback uniforms.
Dude, I don't mind it.
Yeah, I don't mind it either.
They
They
could be
look like
possibly the
They
worst
look like a
uniform.
barcode.
No.
I don't
That's
mind
not,
it.
no. There's way worse than that. That looks awesome. I
No,
like it.
George. Come on, mate.
Oh, they're
I genuinely don't mind.
Horrendous.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind the pants at least. Like a nice mustard.
This looks worse than the Bumblebees. And the Bumblebees
Nah,
are
the Bumblebees
hideous.
is worse than this.
I think the Bumblebees are worse than these, but these are still terrible.
These are terrible.
It literally looks like a barcode across their stomach. What is that?
That was
It,
fashion back in the 30s.
What the hell even is that?
it is from their 1933 uniform.
I love
Be
that.
very
I
careful
love
what
it.
you're about to start.
I mean, it was from 100 years ago, so I don't know. I mean, I think I don't mind it. The yellow helmet, I like it.
Nah,
The helmet's good. I really like the helmet.
horrendous.
Isn't their helmet always yellow?
No, it's black.
Black.
Oh,
black,
this one right there.
George is beating the fuck out of you.
as you deserve after the shit
Hey,
you've been
man.
given this
Hey,
game.
man.
Don't you slam the Eagles again, young man. Don't show Brock, you've got my files up there. Don't show them.
Nah, everyone make sure you go see George's files. JA's files, I mean. They're like the
Don't worry.
F-teens.
Hey,
Don't worry, George,
nobody want to see my files.
He definitely was in our folder. That one's been deleted.
Is it?
Mysteriously.
Is it?
And we have to all forget it ever
We'll
happened.
forget it ever
Just like Epstein.
Yeah.
We should get it as a country. And move
All
on.
right, very good, Brocky. Well done.
Thank you, boys. Let's get into the West now.
All right. NFC West. So we'll go with the Rams first, who were 10-7. After a tough fought loss in the snow to eventual Super Bowl champions, this season's
Fuck's
shape.
sake.
Shut up, Brock. It's not my fault your team sucks and Lamar sucks and he can't win nothing.
Oh,
This season shapes as one last ride.
2 more days. Don't have to deal with this shit.
Aging superstar Matt Stafford. Adding all-pro wide receiver Devontae Adams will give Stafford another welcome target in the passing game along with Puka Nacua. Rookie sensation Jared Verse spent the summer partaking in Aaron Donald's famed workout sessions. So look for him to again flash across your TV screens this year as he further asserts himself as a premier pass rusher in the league. With this almost certainly being Stafford's last year and Sean McVay's desire to coach unpredictable to say the least, this season could quickly become a Super Bowl or bust type year.
Sorry, I did. That was very funny.
What?
Just the back and forth.
The back and forth, outstanding.
Hey, you mess with the ball, you get the horns.
The hammer.
3 other people reacted. Even Sadie reacted.
I didn't. It was actually Scotty that reacted. That you yelled at Brock.
Fuck, Brock.
Oh, fucking Jalen Hurts does his ACL.
Oh!
You know what? I'm not going to
No,
Bali.
no,
I'm going to
no.
Philly. I'm going to hunt
We
him
don't
down.
wish for injuries.
Yes, we do.
He's too
But-
tough. He's too tough for that, mate. He's not a pussy.
He's been running push pushes.
To be fair, he'd be the same quarterback with or without an ACL. Wouldn't affect him at all. They call him handoff merchants.
Yeah.
All right,
Hand off Merchant Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, no worries.
All right, the Rams. Let's go to the
All
Rams.
right, Scotty. All right, Scotty.
everyone has a day sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, up to the offense. I think the biggest fear for this team is it's clearly if Stafford plays 17 games, I think they're a playoff team.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah, but that's just the wild card we play every year with this team, right?
Yep.
And then their backup, Jimmy Garoppolo, who's
Retired.
as a hand. Did he retire?
Pretty sure I saw that come across today. He's retired.
Oh my god! I was going to say he's as handsome as ever, but he's also injury prone.
Well, he's handsome as ever, and now got a lot of spare time on his hands.
Yeah, right. Okay. Did he retire, Brocky?
Let me find it.
Okay, cool.
Anyway,
Well, if he retired, good for you.
it all hinges on Stafford. If he's healthy,
Yeah.
and plays at even an above average level, they're probably a playoff team.
Yeah, because I think they upgraded their receiver position with Devontae Adams.
They released Cup.
and got Devontae Adams. Like I think it's fair to say that Devontae Adams is an upgrade to.
Of course he is. Cup.
Why
So
would
where-
you say Wes Welker to Cooper Cup, right?
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
he is.
And then you got Puka Nakua, who have you seen the wild shit going on with his girlfriend?
No,
Oh, yes.
no.
How apparently she's pregnant and she's known to have been sleeping around, and he's
Oh.
now found out, and she's trying to like
Get money up
get
front
money up front from him
without a test.
without a test.
Well, obviously it's not. She
And
knows that it
she's-
might not be his. That's why.
Yeah, and she's like suing him and
Yeah.
trying to convince him to pay alimony up front for this kid for 18 years
Wow.
before she even has it, because before they can do the tests and shit.
There's
like
a different breed of women out there that are just.
that. And he's just like,
wild.
no, I'm not. When it's born, we'll find out whose it is, and if
Yeah.
it's mine, I'll take responsibility
Yeah,
for it as
fair.
my child.
Fair.
Wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
I didn't know about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that'd be a stressful time having that sort of shit going on.
Of course, it'd be very stressful.
But anyway, it was just a bit of a
You know,
off-season
I got
story.
given good advice once. Just don't stick your dick in crazy.
That's really solid advice.
Oh, I failed miserably.
Can we put
but like most advice, I didn't listen, but it was given to me.
Can we put that on the next T-shirt?
No.
Okay. I got to ask, man. Shoot.
Hey, you asked, I said no.
See how it works? You run it past him now.
That's fair.
And then defensively, I think you hit the nail on the head. Jared Verse, seeing where he develops this year.
Yeah, that D line.
The whole D line's young
is
and
really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kobe
Fisk-
Turner's
Fisk
good.
is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I rate Fisk so
Fisk is
highly.
real good. Yeah.
He's just a real like.
Can you
he's
just go
a
down, Brock, to the
sort
defense,
of
please?
operator.
I love a D end that doesn't do the flashy things.
Just
that
sets
he
the
just
edge and that kind of
sets
shit,
the
yeah.
edge and just shuts half the field down, and then
Yeah.
without even doing anything, he impacts the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kitchens is good safety.
I didn't know Akello Witherspoon was still playing.
No, neither did I. That just shocked me as well.
Yeah, good on him.
I didn't want to say it out loud in case I missed something.
No,
but
good on him. Emmanuel
Is it-
Forbes, obviously former top 10 pick of the Washington football team.
Nothing on Jimmy Garoppolo retiring as well.
Yeah.
oh, I don't know what I saw.
Fake news.
Fake news.
But I think the Rams team, it's almost the same team as last year with Devontae Adams in over Cooper Kupp. Like there hasn't been many changes. So for me, when they were successful last year, it was when Stafford was healthy and was able to play at a high level. And when they weren't successful last year, it was when he was injured. So if he's healthy, this whole season, just with McVay and how good a coach he is, this whole season is just based on whether Stafford at 38 years old can stay healthy.
I think their defense really hit another gear halfway through the year as well.
I agree. This defense is very good.
Yeah, they're just the linebackers concern me a little bit, but the way that the Rams team build is, they just don't invest anything into their linebackers.
Ever.
They just pick up undrafted rookies and then just fly with whatever comes with that. So, I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical on the Rams. I think that they're going to be there and abouts, but they've probably got the biggest ceiling and floor. The gap between the biggest ceiling and floor.
That's
Look,
fair.
if Stafford plays a whole year, like they're probably going to be a 10-win team. 10 or 11 wins is probably about their ceiling.
But Stafford could drop off at the age 37.
Of course he can.
and play every game this year.
Of course he can.
True.
Of course. The end
So-
comes quick, man. The end comes quick.
Yeah.
This will definitely be his last year, though. He won't play again. He won't play on after this year.
Oh, I think he will.
You think so?
Yeah, well, the top quarterbacks
Nah, I
are
think-
playing till they're 40. now.
I think he's
He's taken a lot of hits.
done. I think he's maybe not mentally, but physically, I think he's done.
Yeah, you reckon it might start to just
Yeah, he'll just be
struggle
like,
a bit.
I've just had enough. I just don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll be interested to
A
see
few
what
years
happens.
of elbow injuries and
Yeah, that's
shoulder
what I mean.
injuries.
In
Yeah.
the shoulder, yeah.
10.5 is their win total.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm saying.
10 and a
It'll be a
half.
10 or 11 win team. It's probably about right.
That's a high. I would definitely take the under just on the fact.
Yeah, I think
It's hard to win 11 games.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what happens next offseason if Stafford goes, like what they do.
they'll just use Atlanta's top 10 pick to get a draft a running back, quarterback.
Yeah.
That's what we know is going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Atlanta are going to somehow
Back
be
on.
the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
And they'll give them the number
And
one.
the
pick,
Rams are
they'll
going
be
to
like,
backdoor a fucking.
I hope
they'll be
people-
like, oh, hey Arch Manning, come to LA.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be a thing.
What a great market for you to come into.
That could be.
Yeah, don't worry about New Orleans. They just won 0 games last year. Come play
Especially
for
on
us.
that day, that'd be sick. I agree.
100%. All right, next team.
Next team, we have the Scotties, Seattle Seahawks, who were also 10-7.
Thanks, McBride.
Missing the playoffs.
McBride.
Can you shut up?
Yeah.
Missing the playoffs by the thinnest of margins was a real dampener for an otherwise solid year for the Seahawks. Rather than sitting in the corner sucking their thumb, they went right back to work and are set to take this division by storm with arguably one of the best off seasons in the league. They signed their QB of the future in Sam Darnold, who's hot off a career year in Minnesota, and paired him with new OC Clint Kubiak. They then signed Cooper Kupp and Marquez Valdez-Scantling, who along with JSN will make a formidable receiver trio. In the draft, they addressed their biggest need in the first round by drafting guard Gray Zabel. The O-line is still a work in progress, but at least they are addressing it with draft capital. Eminwari and tight end Elijah Arroyo in the second round, along with a flyer on Jalen Milroe in the third, capped off a sensational draft for Seattle who addressed needs across both O and D line.
Yeah, Scotty, start us off. These are your boys. What's your feelings on them?
Well, the national media is pretty down on Seattle. I can understand why. When a team trades away their established starting quarterback, their alpha receiver, and have historically not had a good offensive line, I think that typically the media is going to be down on a team like that. But trading DK probably hurt a lot, but we saved literally $60 million, which we spent in good money across the board. And there's some big contracts coming up. Charles Cross is a decent left tackle that needs to be paid. Abraham Lucas.
He's a very good left tackle.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah. Abraham
been hurt a
Lucas
bit.
is healthy and one of the biggest humans you'll ever see a photo of. And he needs to be paid. Tyreek Woolen needs to get paid. So there's a lot of guys. So they just bit the bullet with
DK.
trading DK.
DK was the expendable.
Yeah. Really high on Torrey Holton as well. He was an absolute stud wide receiver that's coming.
Yeah,
off
you were
injury.
talking about him. Yeah, real early in the draft preview stuff. I remember that.
So yeah, good to pick him up. I reckon he will take MVS's starting spot by the end of the year. He's just better than MVS in every way and just as quick. So,
Sure.
I don't know. It's a very peculiar year. I could see them winning 12 games, or I could see them literally winning 6.
What do you think that hinges on?
2 things. The O-line really needs to come along. They've invested a lot in the coaching for O-line. They've drafted more O-linemen than any other team in the last 4 or 5 years, I think. So they just need to get the coaching right.
Is that right? Okay.
And they're still shit.
Well, not shit, but yeah, okay.
Just can't stay healthy.
Yeah. It just comes down to Sam Darnold. If you get the first 5 years of his career, or if you get Minnesota Sam Darnold. If you get Minnesota Sam Darnold, I think we win the division.
My only concern on Sam Darnold is that I don't know how much of last year's performance you can attribute to Kevin O'Connell.
No, that's the big question.
And I think I'm not just saying this to stir you up, but I kind of think that like it's kind of like 70-30 as in like 70% of it was Connolly and 30% was Darnold.
It's pretty good job when you throw to Jay Jettis.
Yeah, like no doubt about it, and especially with that defense as well. Like so,
Seattle's defense.
The Seattle defense is yeah, okay, sure, but I'm just a little bit concerned.
Yeah,
I hope he doesn't regress back. I don't want him to. Actually, I really want Sam Darnold being good is good for the NFL.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Redemption's always good.
I think. Sorry, go.
I was just saying. I think the big thing that this hinges on. I think Sam Darnold will regress. I don't think he'll be bad. I just don't think he'll be as good as he was at Minnesota. That was some MVP football at points last year. I don't think that's Sam Darnold.
Dude, you take those last 2 games away, and the rest of his season is flawless.
So if you've taken someone who's never watched football before, didn't know anyone, and told them to watch every quarterback last year, up until the second last game of the season, they would have been like, he's the best quarterback in the NFL. Who is this guy?
Yeah,
that's how good he was.
Statistically, he will drop off because Kubiak is there to run the ball.
And this is my next point. Yeah. This is where I think this season lies. It's with Kenneth Walker. I think Kenneth Walker is so important to this team. When he plays, they run the ball better. He is such a good running back. He just cannot stay on the field.
Yeah.
And if they can somehow just get, I don't know, 14 games out of him, preferably in a row, preferably like 7 and 7 in a row. Like, not plays 2 weeks, gets hurt for a week, plays 3 weeks, gets hurt for 2 weeks. Like, he's so in and out, and he's so inconsistent with his injuries that you can't get a roll on with him. Like, he'll play 3 games in a row, and that third game, you're like, now he's getting going.
Yeah.
And then some random shit, like, he'll hurt his back running into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Like, weird stuff happens to him. Like, just stupid stuff because he's such like a finely tuned athlete.
Yeah, he's
just silly things happen. So I think he is actually one of the biggest,
Zach
Jenga pieces. Zach Charbonnet is a good running back. I agree. He's a good.
Can you pull up a photo of Robbie Utes and
But-
just have a look at this beast of a fullback?
Is this the fullback?
Show him at Alabama. He's got like the filthiest mustache. He's got like a mullet.
Is he a rookie?
I agree with what you're saying about Kenneth
Yes, he's
Walker
a
because,
rookie,
like, especially under QBack, you'll want to like run and then the play action
Run
stuff.
and play action.
Yeah,
And what's Darnold good at?
the
play
play action
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my
And-
god, look at that guy.
Yeah,
What a mo.
he's just like he should have just played football in the 80s. So that's
Yeah.
what he should have done. Like he's just a beast.
Shout out Robbie Hughes.
That's a great mo.
Yeah. So yeah, they reckon he's got the thickest legs in the team. He had to get special order pants to fit his fucking
Amazing.
ass.
So he was a tight end. He's now playing fullback.
He was a dual tight end. He was a H-back tight
Yeah,
end.
cool.
Okay,
So
nice.
Very good.
I think keep sleeping on us. I'm quietly confident we'll have a pretty solid year.
What do you think? What's a realistic win total? Realistic, you think?
Vegas has us at 8.5, and I'm slamming the overs.
Okay.
I think.
I think I'd go the overs on that.
I think we're probably a 10 or 11 because we play the NFC South and the AFC South.
Well, you were a 10-win team last year.
And just missed out on the
Just missed out. And I think the roster's better, in particular defensively. I think the
In a
roster's better.
vacuum.
No, I think in a vacuum. The
In a
offense
vacuum.
is better. Yeah, from last year, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially if you keep guys like Cooper Kupp is an upgrade. I know Metcalf. People love Metcalf. They clearly don't want a Metcalf type on their team. They clearly don't want it because they didn't like Scantling's. Yeah, he's fast and he runs, but he's not the build of Metcalf. And I think they've got sick of that. We need that guy that we have to just bomb a ball to every now and again. They just don't want to do it anymore. They want
Elijah Arroyo is closer to Metcalf than
the tight end.
Yeah. So they were really high on him. He was inconsistent with the injuries, but what they did in the draft, they basically just tried to get what's the rating for is it PER or something?
Yeah.
That they basically got everyone in the 94th percentile and higher.
Okay.
So they've just drafted genetic freaks.
Okay.
The physical ratings.
Yeah, we'll figure it out after that. Get the ball in their hands, get them in space, and we'll figure it out.
Okay. That's not. Well, I mean, shit.
It's some sort of draft strategy.
Yeah.
And then defensively, I think they'll get better as well because I think Mike Donald's a really good coach. So, we saw him have to move a few pieces around last year and cut a few guys. And they then moved in Ernest Jones. Who got cut from someone during the season, or did they traded for him? Sorry, was it from the Titans? Yeah,
Yes.
the Titans.
Yep.
Because the Titans, who were crap, didn't want him.
Yep.
I love the DeMarcus Lawrence signing. I think he is going to bring versatility and toughness to that defensive line. He is one of my all-time favorite Cowboys. So I think he's going to be very, very good for you guys. And also, shout out to Jaron Reed, who's still getting it done.
Oh, he's an absolute dog.
Love Jaron Reed.
He's a dog.
He must have been playing for 12 years now, Jaron Reed.
It wouldn't be too far off. I reckon he's like 33, 34.
Yeah. He's been playing for so long. Or is maybe just one of those names that you just remember every year. Yeah, I think this defense will be much better. Shout out to Reek Wallen, who did have a better rookie year than Sauce Gardner and should have won Defensive Player of the Year over Sauce Gardner.
Anyone come at me for that? Pull up stats.
What do you think Nick Emawari, your boy's role, is going to be like?
It's a tough safety group to crack. So they're going to have to pretty much play a dime package to get him in. From everything I've heard is that they'll probably bounce with a spoon to the corner and then bring Imawari in to play the nickel.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because he's a bigger guy. But either way, or they can just have a package where they have both of them on the as the nickels, and you can blitz either one of them. So they've got versatility coming out of the arse on defense.
I could see them playing a lot of one linebacker with Ernest Jones and then having those two as your
Like
outside
dogs,
like dogs.
Yeah.
And your ends kind of set inside.
Darius Knight's a gun linebacker too. So
I think that's a good call. I
think that's what they'll do with them a lot because they're so strong in the running game just for a different look.
Yeah.
just to give you different sets, and then your ends can do different things based off what the safeties do. It's a fun team, especially, and shout out to Big Cat. He doesn't get enough love. Leonard Williams
Should have been
Yo,
he's an
Williams is
outstanding player for 2 years now and never gets any respect. So, I think that's anyone else on Seattle. Anything else you want to say, Scotty?
No, I'll just keep it low key. Just everyone just keep saying that we're shit, and
No, I don't think people
we'll
are
be
saying
okay.
shit. I don't, anyone that knows ball is not saying you shit. I don't think that's a fair statement at all.
Oh, that just gets slept on. I'm happy. I'm happy for everyone to sleep on us. It's fine. I think we'll be. I wouldn't be shocked if we win the division.
No, I mean,
if the 49ers just fall apart and the Rams fall apart and we're an 11-12 win team.
Yeah, that's certainly wouldn't be a surprise.
All right. Next team we've got is the Arizona Cardinals, who were 8-9 last year. In a competitive division, this will almost certainly be a make or break year for third-year head coach Jonathan Gannon. However, the blueprint forward for the Cardinals seems clear after they drafted on the defensive side of the ball 6 out of 7 rounds. There is more than enough talent on offense to be productive with dynamic QB Kyler Murray, stud second-year receiver Marvin Harrison Jr., top 5 tight end Trey McBride, and hard-running tailback James Conner. To be competitive in this division, the Cardinals will need the defense to take a big step after being middle of the pack last year, and for Murray to stay healthy, as he's shown he can be productive and dynamic when healthy and playing consistently.
This team is, I don't know about this team. I cannot work them out. On one hand, they do have a lot of talent in a lot of positions. And on the other hand, like they've had talent in a lot of positions before and it never works out. There's such a nothing team in my mind. I don't know what to think of them ever.
For me, the hard part is you look at their roster and you're like, oh, he's a good player. He's a good player. Yeah. But they're not household names. No. They're not like your studs that everyone knows and you see all the jerseys that, all around everywhere. It's I think they're going to be extremely competitive, but I just don't know if they've got the top end talent to win games.
I think they'll need a massive, massive jump from Marvin Harrison Jr. this year if they want to be a division winner. Well, he needs to become the household. Like he already is a bit of a household name last year when he was drafted.
Yeah, a lot
of
it noticed
obviously it's already dropped off a little bit now. Like he needs to have a huge season this season and be like, I'm here. I'm one of the best receivers in football.
Yeah. Typically, your stud receivers do. It all comes together in the second year. Yeah. I know last year we were. Was it last year? Yeah. So last year that was, you had the Brian Thomas and you had Neighbors and all these breakouts. That's sort of the exception to the rule. Usually you have a solid first year and then you take that bigger leap in the second year.
Yep.
Unless you're like guys like Jay Jetters and
Justin Jefferson.
No, that's the same
That
player.
is Jay Jetters. Who's the other one? The Bengals?
Chase.
Yeah.
Well, they came out of college and almost walked into being the best receiver in the NFL.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
it's an unfair comparison.
It does take time and I think they are really, really going to need him to be the man on this team.
Yeah, I agree. He's been in the gym. If you
there's
saw
not
him,
much else.
He's bulked up in the off season. He looks good. He looks big. I mean, he was already fast. Like he's got all the physical tools. I think a lot of it's going to rely on Murray's playing consistently and playing.
How do people feel about Kyler Murray? Like, where do you rank him? Like, I think he's about probably 15th.
Somewhere in that 15 to 20 bracket.
Yeah.
Is where probably closer to 15. Yeah.
Like, for a guy who's paid a lot of money to be that average.
It's hard because before he did his knee, he was in the conversation. He was a top 5 conversation.
Yeah.
And you just don't know how he's going to come back from that. So he came back mid-year. And then last year was the full year. So I guess to evaluate him, the fair evaluation would be this year.
Sure.
Yeah.
So he has a year removed from it.
Yes, a year removed. I mean, that's typically when you see the player come back to their previous form. So
that's fair.
If he comes back and he's in that top 10 conversation, that's where he should be. Yep. If he comes back and he still stays in that 13 to 17 range, well, then you're like, well,
he can't stay healthy.
Yeah,
that's his biggest flaw.
He gets dinged up all the time.
He's 5'10" and he can't stay healthy.
Every game last year?
Yes. No. Yes, he did.
Yeah, so he's coming off a knee and then he played every game last
year.
Played
17 games last year, but over his career, he played 16, 16, 14, 11, 8, 17.
Yeah, that's when
he did his knee in 2022. And then there was a full year injury and he came back and played 8 games.
Yeah.
He only played 14 games in 2021 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was when he was in the MVP conversation. I'm pretty sure.
That's when he had DeAndre Hopkins, I think.
Yeah, and did his
Yeah.
hamstring or something like that.
I think when he's that's what I said in my write up. When he's playing consistently, he is good.
Yes.
He's a good player. He can make the throws. Obviously, his mobility when healthy is good.
Yep.
He just needs to put together a complete season, and if he can, he will be good. And as a result, Arizona will be good.
I heard a very interesting thing about Kyler Murray, and I think it's pretty accurate. So the reason why he got paid was you can obviously make all the throws, but he was super athletic at the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm.
Now, everyone coming out of college is super athletic and taller and can make all the throws. So now instead of being the exception to the position's caught up and he's just another guy.
The athleticism has caught up.
Yes.
Right,
So
I
I think what made him special was his basically elusiveness and all that sort of stuff.
Sure.
And now, you could get 10, 15 guys and they're like as athletic as what he is, but they've also got cannons and they're 6'4".
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's fair.
I think that the shine that he had has been taken off because now he's sort of back in the pack, which is what your point is. Where do you rate him? Probably
in
in
the
the
pack,
15.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
They picked up a few guys on defense, which I think they will improve. And they were a hard defense last year. Like they
did play
hard.
Yeah.
Rocky
Just scroll down
Scrolls
the defense.
defense.
That's because they had Philadelphia winning a Super Bowl winning head coach.
Oh, they Josh Sweat.
Gannon.
Nick Gannon.
100%.
Yeah, not Nick Gannon.
Mike.
Jonathan Gannon.
Yeah. So just go back up, bro.
So
they
yeah,
picked up Sweat.
yeah. Do you reckon that was a good signing for Sweat? I think it was a bit too much money.
I mean, probably, but yeah, any free agent you're paying overs anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Calais Campbell, he can still ball.
He's old.
Yeah,
He's old now.
37 or something.
I
38.
cannot believe. Talk about guys I can't believe are still playing.
he can still ball. Don't worry.
What an absolute dog.
You still got that dog in him.
They just got good guys. They just got guys that played.
I like Will Johnson, the corner, drafting him.
Wasn't he meant to be the best corner in football?
Yeah,
and
he
then
was-
his
he fell.
40 times were really bad. There was concern about his top speed.
I think he's going to be a sneaky draft steal.
Yeah, like those guys who there's always that guy that like, oh, we don't think he's that fast, and they end up being good.
They got absolutely fantastic value for Walter Nolan and Will Johnson.
Yep.
So they got great talent coming in for the positions they picked him in. So
Right. And they'll probably be day one starters. Buddha
they
Baker's
should
good.
be. They should be. Yeah.
Yeah, Buda Baker's a really good,
Yeah.
really
So-
good safety.
Yeah.
Or he's almost become underrated, Buda Baker.
They'll be a
He's
solid
been talked about
defense.
a
Which
little
is wild when you're in the conversation for an All-Pro player.
bit. Yeah, he's a
It's
really
because
good.
he
Why
plays for
to be
Arizona,
underrated?
who've been a nothing team. That's the problem. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
They'll be a solid defense, man.
Yeah, I think they'll play hard. I don't think the talent's quite there, but they'll certainly play.
They'll be
hard.
solid.
Yeah.
I think, like we've said, this is a crossroads year for Jonathan Gannon, and
How hot's his seat?
right now, mild. I wouldn't be worried right now, but if they're
The wheels fall off and they have a really bad season,
if
I'd
they're
say he's
3
in
and
trouble.
5 heading into the bye, I think there's a little bit of heat on the seat.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
think so. Yeah. All right, last team, the San Francisco 49ers.
49ers, here we go. So they were 6-11 last year. 2024 was a disappointing season for the 49ers, who were absolutely decimated by injuries, with all key starters on both sides of the ball missing chunks of games. In fact, Ayuk and Pearsall are both set to miss the start of the season, and Juwan Jennings is set to do a soft holdout in hopes of a new contract. The 49ers receiver stocks are already looking thin at best. A 5-year, $265 million extension for Brock Purdy means, unfortunately, now there's nowhere to hide for the likable former Mr. Irrelevant. In the NFL, when you're paid like the man, you need to be the man, regardless of what's happening around you. Bringing back former DC Robert Saleh after his brief stint in New York will no doubt boost an already talented defense. With an aging and injury-prone roster, this year is shaping as the last of this current window before a soft rebuild. The Niners are hoping a healthy squad with much better injury luck, paired with the easiest schedule in the NFL, will be enough for one last Super Bowl run.
Do we all think there's another Super Bowl run in this team?
If they can stay healthy, potentially.
I just don't like.
No.
We're now talking offensively. There, Juwan Jennings, as you said, is holding out. And he's asked for a trade.
I like Juwan Jennings.
Yeah, he's a
I
good
think
player.
actually a
He's,
really good
he's
player.
holding out and asking for a trade.
Yeah.
And I don't think they can afford to pay him.
No.
And then Ayuk and Ricky Pearsall are both on IR and won't play the first couple of games.
Why's Pearsall out?
I can't
Got
remember what
shot,
it was.
didn't he?
No, that was
No,
last
this
year.
is
Oh,
start of
last year,
last year.
sorry,
He
yeah.
came back. He came back during the year.
Yeah.
He came back quicker than Mike
William,
Mike Thomas.
Mike Thomas's
that's
wrist.
Slant boy.
right. Yeah, and his toe. Yeah,
So I think like if you got McCaffrey and Kittle, yeah, they're great. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think that's enough. I don't think if you're rolling out
Nah, if
Demarcus Robinson, Isaiah Hodgins, and
McCaffrey's the key man.
Equanimous
Hamstring
St.
for
Brown.
Parcel.
If a hamstring, thank you, Brock. If McCaffrey's healthy, we know he's good. He's going to play well. If he's healthy, he's going to play well.
I agree.
statistics.
helps.
Like over the course of history, he usually has an injury ravaged year, comes back and almost beats a all pro.
Yeah, like Opoi type season.
Yeah.
I hope he plays every game this year, McCaffrey.
Yeah, I want to because
him
he's so
playing
good.
football.
I love him.
Can
I
the
love him.
49ers be both? To your question, can they bounce back and not make the Super Bowl?
Just bounce back and be a solid team. Because I think defensively they're going to be really good.
Yeah.
I think Salah's got to get him humming. They have a ton of good players.
A
Nick
lot of
Bosa,
talent
Fred
left.
Warner. They did lose
A lot of
Dre
talent.
Greenlaw, but remember he didn't
And
play that
Hufanga.
much the last couple of years, and neither did Hufanga because he was hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but,
they lost them in theory, but practicality last year they didn't actually have them.
weren't
That's
actually
they lost
playing.
it's
Ward as
why
well.
they struggled. Yeah, Jimmy Ward. Yeah.
Chavari.
Oh, Tavarius Ward. That's right. Where did he go?
Indianapolis, I think.
That's right. Correct.
Oh, that's right. He left after he's lost his baby, poor bugger.
Yeah, that's
that's
it.
right,
That's that
yeah.
story. Horrible. But I just think Salah will like everywhere Salah's gone, including Niners before the Jets. His defenses were great.
Yes.
And
yes.
it always
at
started
the
with
Jets. They were good too.
yeah. And I'm saying
Yeah.
at the Jets and then
Yeah.
before the Jets, like they were great defenses, and the guys on his list at the Jets weren't all big names when he got there either. Like he made some guys
He got some guys paid.
He got some guys paid. So
Yep.
I think I think defense, I'm not worried about this team. The concern for me becomes offensively. And I think they are 100% going to need CMC to play almost every game.
Yep.
They're going to need George Kittle to play almost every game.
Yep.
They're going to need their receivers to play, which doesn't look like they're even going to start the season. So,
Well, Ayuk and Pearsall won't.
so that's what I
Ayuk
mean.
won't.
So they're already down in two areas.
I
where
read
they
a thing
can't
saying about
afford to be
Ayuk.
down.
I read a thing about Ayuk today that said that there's not even a timeline in place for his return, so they don't even know when he's going to be back.
That's wild to me. And then you've also got their shining star on the offensive line is Trent Williams,
Yeah,
who's
he's
38 years
showing
old,
signs,
and
yeah.
he's expected to play week one, but they're not sure. Like,
This will be his last year for sure.
oh, it has to be. I think he's having one more run, and I hope. Like, I really like Trent Williams. I think he's one of the best left tackles ever. But I just think that they are, in particular on offense, they're cashing a lot of checks that maybe they can't deliver on.
Like I said, they're aging and unfortunately injury prone.
But I think there is. I think Scotty, you probably nailed it. There's a chance that they can turn it around and be good, but not be a Super Bowl
Oh
contender.
yeah, I
But be
think
fighting for the division. I think this division is going to have 4 teams fighting for it pretty deep into the season, in
Sure.
my opinion, which was what it was last year as well.
yeah. 49ers only got eliminated like maybe around week 12 or something.
Something like
Sure,
that,
sure,
yeah.
sure.
So
'Cause remember the 49ers to stay alive, they beat the Cowboys and they basically eliminated the Cowboys.
Arizona were ahead. They had 2 games ahead halfway through the year,
That's right. Yeah.
and then I think they faced.
They played some good teams.
Seattle, Rams, Seattle, and lost all 3 of them. So they were
I think
all
there was a
division
time where
losses.
Seattle was 2 games ahead as well. And then,
early in the year they were.
and then every team kind of had a shot.
yeah.
And that's what I think it'll be again. I think the West is they're 4. I don't think any of them are like Kansas City Chiefs level talent or Philadelphia Eagles level
No.
or Lions or anything like that.
No.
But they're 4 really good teams. A couple of them, like Cardinals and Seahawks, you could say are ascending in talent. They're getting better.
Yeah.
Whereas the Rams and the Niners are kind of like, it's our last chance, sort of.
aging out kind of
So it's
thing.
like they're both in 2 different positions, and it's like what's going to happen this year? Which team's
Yeah.
going to just hold it together, stay healthy? Which quarterback's going to stay healthy, play well? Not regress from last year. Like there's just so many fun questions for this division.
all things being equal, if obviously we play with injuries off,
Yeah.
if there's no injuries, San Fran will be good.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think all the teams. I don't think Arizona will be good. Sorry, I
Easy
think.
schedule.
I think.
Their
Yeah.
schedule-
Very.
that's a
And
big-
the
that's a
most
big role.
rest.
Yeah.
The most
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah,
is
most rest
crucial.
is huge as well, especially
Yeah.
for an aging roster
Yeah.
as well, for sure.
Injuries off, I think. Injuries off, I think Rams, Seattle, and 49ers all have a very good chance of winning 10 games.
I think so too.
Sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be, and the only thing that stands in their way is each other.
Yeah.
It makes this division fun, and it makes this division good.
Yeah, because if they're all beating up on each other, they're all about the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
But I think, I my prediction would be that they're around about 10 wins, but the Super Bowl window's close.
Yeah, it's probably I think internally they think they got one last shot,
Yes.
but externally a lot of people have written them off already.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
All right, that is it for our division previews.
Yeah,
When's the playoff?
Oh,
games?
we've got our division rankings.
Yeah, let's get our rankings
yeah.
up
Let's
now.
do the rankings. Yeah, Rocky,
Where did
let's
I
do
put
the
this?
reveal, please.
La Reveal Magnifico.
So we didn't do the rankings last week, because we wanted the build the what is it? The tension, not the tension.
Also, we
Tension,
forgot.
yeah.
Yeah, build the tension. We also
Suspense,
talked
that's a good word,
so
Robbie.
much shit that we just didn't fit it in. So little from column A, little from column B.
So I'll go through each of ours, and I'll do our divisions I'll go from number 1 to number 8. I had the NFC North, AFC West, AFC North, NFC West, NFC East, AFC East, NFC South, and NFC South. Scotty had the North, NFC North first, AFC West second, NFC East third, NFC West fourth, AFC North, then AFC South, AFC East, and then NFC South. George had AFC West first, NFC North. Then he had NFC East, NFC West, AFC North, AFC East, AFC South, and then you'll notice he also had NFC South at 8 as well. So all of us had NFC South at 8. I'm just highlighting that.
Yeah, just keep that.
Just want everyone keep that in the back of your mind now when I'm going to tell you.
Also, flick on the YouTube or the Spotify and have a look at this.
Have a look at this.
No, this isn't on the screen.
I'll put it
okay.
on the screen.
Oh, put it on the screen.
You can put it on the screen if you can, Brocky.
Please.
And then Brock had the NFC North as number 1. Fair enough. AFC West number 2.
That's fair. Yeah.
AFC North number 3. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
we can take that. NFC South number 4.
Oh,
Fuck the algorithm. I am the algorithm.
This is a wild take.
this is beautiful.
And pre-show, Brock was trying to justify. He's like, "Oh, you guys are high on Atlanta," and I was like, "No, I'm on the record saying Atlanta's going to be one of the worst
Watch.
teams in the league."
Watch.
I was more like saying I got high in
and then
Atlanta.
he was saying about the Panthers. I'm on record saying Hopper Boy's going to be out of the league at the end of the
Oh,
year.
Watch.
So what? So you're predicting that?
And then he's got the AFC South last. Like,
The AFC South is not very good other than the Texans, though.
no, but you could argue that the Jags are a 10-win team.
And Will Levis is
I
out
would
for the year as
argue
well.
the NFC that there won't be a 10-win team more likely.
No.
I-
Maybe Tampa. Tampa could win 10
Maybe,
games.
maybe.
One of the
They
biggest
struggled last
discrepancies
year.
that I've noticed between me and Brock and then you two is you guys both had the NFC East 3, where we had them 5.
Right.
And why 3? I just thought it was a little high. I'm just interested.
I think the division within itself has always been pretty competitive, no matter where the teams are in terms of like how good they are.
And I guess that they had 2 12-win teams last year.
Yeah, and the year before too.
2 11-win teams.
And the year before. And the
Yeah.
year before, the Cowboys won 12 games, and so
And you could argue that the Cowboys will be better this year. And
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
so you've got
Cowboys are going to
so
be
you're
better.
coming off 2 playoff teams and then a Cowboys team who were bad because of injury mainly and other stuff.
And
but
New York are they're not good, but they are improving.
New York
they
will be
said
bad.
They could not get worse, surely. Could they get worse?
No.
With Russell
So-
Wilson as the quarterback, yes.
No,
I'll take old man Russ over
It's 6
Daniel
weeks.
Daniel
It's- yeah.
Jones.
That's a big question.
That's
Would you?
they're the
would you
same
take-
quarterback.
Would you
No,
take
I'll
Daniel
take
Jones over?
Russ.
Would you take Russell Wilson over Daniel Jones?
100%.
Yeah, I think so. From last year,
Yeah.
he was fine at Pittsburgh last year.
Yeah.
Like he didn't win him any
I
games.
feel
He
like
They
won-
won
the-
10 games. They
yeah,
won 10
you're
games
right.
last year.
He wasn't terrible. He made playoffs.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys in a soft rebuild, they got better. It's we've spoken about the schedule there. I feel like they're going to be better than what their record would be. And even though that I predict that the Commanders drop off a little bit, they're probably going to be one of the better third teams in
that's
the
fair.
league. So that's why I sort of had the East up a little bit higher.
And like again, not to
And
be
with the
an
North, I feel
asshole.
like
the
Pittsburgh's
Philly being that good also boosts.
Oh, boost
quite a bit.
100%.
Yeah.
They're going to be. Well, I think most people have them with the Lions as the best team in the NFC this year.
That's pretty
Yeah,
fair.
I think you'd be an absolute moron if you didn't have one of those two teams as your
You're
best
a
team.
moron or a hater. There's no
Yeah.
other way.
Both.
I feel like they're pretty close at the top 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're top
That's
two.
like a 1-1A
Yep, that's
sort
pretty
of situation.
All right, well,
Um,
we'll produce a little. I'll get ChatGPT, my boy Chatty, to
Shout out.
knock this into a little. What's the word? No one help me. No, just let me see.
No.
I don't know where you're trying to go with that.
Compilation, is that the right word?
No.
Where are you looking that up?
You know the word I'm looking for, don't you,
No,
bro?
I don't. I just know
I
it's
don't
not
know.
congregation.
I'm gonna put them all together, and compile, and make a compiled list of all 4 of our lists.
Are you going to make the graphic?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it
It'll be unreadable.
black background, bright red writing.
Can we not take in Brock's?
No,
Yes,
100%.
we're taking it in. Hey,
100%.
He's allowed to have a bit.
I'm part of the show,
You know what,
George.
can I actually make
When
the
it's
AFC
correct?
North last? Can I
If you
change
want.
mine? Just so-
No changes. No takebacks.
No alterations. No taxis, backsies.
No takesies, backsies. All right, that's it. This is how it's going to work out. Hey,
All
you
right.
know what? Come the end of the year, the NFC South might all be good. We don't know.
we do know.
We kind of know, but we don't know.
No, George, when I look you in the eye and say, I know, and you don't know.
Promise, Brock. Like your level of confidence is high. but
When
that
all
doesn't
three,
make it
when
wrong.
there's 3 teams going for a playoff position,
Oh, imagine if 3 NFC South teams make the playoffs next year.
There would have to be a bomb that goes off over half
Could you
America,
imagine?
and half the teams don't even have a team.
Just if next year
I'll put a
The-
slab on it.
the Bucks,
You
Falcons,
put a
and
slab
I'll
on
put a
Panthers-
slab on this.
The Bucks, Falcons, and Panthers are in the
A monster,
playoffs,
a monster slab.
and the Saints are 0-6, 0-17.
No, that's impossible.
If that
It
happens,
will not happen.
now
I don't think it's definitely not impossible, but it won't happen.
okay, it is the closest thing to impossible.
Yeah, it'll be a 1% chance.
It'd be less.
Nah, less. If you had to round it to a whole number, that number will be 0.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll put a slab on it.
Brocky, have a.
Ross-
Are you going to put a slab on all 3 teams being in the playoffs?
That's you know what's funny.
All
about
fighting
it?
by week 15.
for playoffs.
Yeah.
All 3.
All three of
3 teams fighting for playoffs.
Do you know-
Week 15.
Do you understand what teams are in
Bet.
the conference?
Bet.
That is-
You know what I like
we
about
can
this?
just pretend we're
wild.
shook. Shake my
Bro-
hand.
Brock's-
Shake my hand.
Brock's delusion has started early this year, and it's moved. It's
And do you know what?
migrated from the Ravens, and
It's-
now it's gone to
It's
got an NFL
such a
wide.
fun slab bet between me and Brock because we're just going to buy it, leave it here, and drink,
And drink
it
it
together.
together.
We're gonna drink it together.
I was going to say that too, actually. Yeah,
It's such a nothing bet. It's just-
It's
like,
a
hey,
it's a
hey,
pride bet.
Who's
I love
going to put the drinks in the fridge this week?
It's a pride bet.
it's bragging rights. Like last year when we bet,
100%.
and I said I don't want your money, I want bragging rights,
Yeah, and you took bragging rights and you didn't
Amen.
shut up about it.
and you
for
took his
months.
money.
And you
Amen.
still haven't shut up about it.
and I'm not going to.
Fair enough.
Can you
until
please?
the first game. Brocky, have a great time in Bali, mate.
Thank you, boys.
Yeah.
You'll miss 2 episodes, so have a good trip. Get after it.
Are we listening?
Quick
Don't
side
do
note,
anything I don't do.
If we had to put a percentage on how off the rails we're going to be without Brock, what number is that?
It's a lot higher to.
I'm going to have to put my best producer JA shirt back on again, and I don't know if I can do it.
I don't see
Like,
it, bro.
it's just too fun.
I don't see it.
Well, there was that one episode where me and George were left
Just seeing
alone.
you- that was bad.
Oh,
And
that was
The
bad.
people who had heard it would know it was
Go back and listen to that. It was
the
funny.
rail.
It was
I don't
one
think
of the funniest
I don't
ones.
think we talked about NFL for 25 minutes.
It's about this time last year. Go listen to it, boys.
Lucky it was deep in the off season because we did 3 NFL topics and then we got into a whole bunch of shit.
a whole bunch of nonsense.
It was good fun though.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Fair play.
Get onto all our social medias: TikTok, Instagram,
yeah,
YouTube,
Like, share,
comment,
follow,
but
comment.
heaps of comments again, heaps of views again.
We love
It's propelling all in the right direction. So we really appreciate it, guys.
amen.
We've got some changes coming for
Studio.
the next couple of weeks. So we're doing some renovations this Saturday. So it'll be the beginnings of it. It might look like a bit of a mess
yeah,
next week
dust
when we
off, dust
record
off the old
show.
tool belt next week.
No, you're the tool belt. I'm gonna project manage.
Can you please have your RMs on?
I thought
Done.
Scott was going to project manage.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna co-project
Oh
manage.
Jesus!
We're gonna load some hours
gonna-
up to this job.
We're gonna co-project manage.
Oh, dude.
All right, get us out of here, Brocky. See you, everyone.
Cheers,
Ciao.
boys.
Peace.